Hi, I'm Jill Oliver from Jill Oliver Garden Designs, and I'm here at Morley Nurseries to give you some garden tips. Today I'm going to show you how to plant a hydrangea. Now the principles are going to be the same whatever shrub it is that you're planting. Firstly, you need to dig your hole, and that hole needs to be twice the width of the pot that your shrub's in. So get your spade down there into the soil. Now there's two trains of thought. You can either dig a round hole or a square hole. Some people believe that if you dig a square hole, the roots are going to get out easier than if you dig a round hole. Because the shrub has already come out of a round pot, some people think that the roots are just going to carry on going round and round and round. So break up the soil as you dig it out and just put it to one side. You also need to make sure that you've loosened up the soil at the bottom, also to allow the roots to spread out once the plant's planted. Just check your depth, because what you want is for the soil level to be the same once the plant has been planted. I'm going to take this cane and put it through just to measure the height of the soil compared to the height of the soil in the pot. That looks absolutely fine. What else you need is some nice organic matter. Again, some well-rotted manure or some good garden compost. And you want to mix that in with the soil that you've taken out from the hole. This will just enrich the soil. It will help with the drainage and allow the roots to spread out nicely. This will enrich the soil and allow the roots to spread out into the hole that you've just dug. So now making sure, like I said, that the soil at the bottom of the hole is nice and loose. You want to take your shrub, put your hand over the top of the soil level, give the pot a bit of a squeeze. Again, you don't want to damage those roots. You can see that there's a nice root ball on there. The roots are quite tightly compact as it's been in its pot for quite a long time. So just gently tease out the roots. This will encourage them to spread out once you've put it in the hole. If you don't do this, sometimes there's a danger that it will just stay compact and the plant won't do so well. And these are all the little feeding roots. So these are going to be the ones that are going to take up the moisture and the goodness from the soil. Pop your plant into its planting hole. Make sure it's in the right position, and then backfill with your enriched soil that you've dug out from the hole. Firming it as you go, because you don't want there to be any air pockets around the root ball of the plant. Make sure you firm it in. This is only a small shrub, so I'm just doing this with my hands, but if it's a bigger shrub, you can firm it down with your heel. I'm going to put a nice top dressing of lovely good compost around that, firming it in. Again, making sure that there's no air pockets. And this is the same principle for any shrub, any garden shrub that you're planting. You plant in the same way. They might have different specifications regarding acidity in the soil, but basically your planting method is still the same. And you can see that the top of the plant is still at the same ground level as it was when it was in the pot. And that's how to plant a hydrangea.